G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's toy review, and happy 4th of July! Yay! Woo! Can you believe it? It really has been gone a while. Now yes, I was going to be doing more 4th of July stuff for last week, but I decided against it because I've lost interest in it, and funnily enough, it's strange, you know, by the time when a special event comes around and then you're not, you know, heavily investing with it anymore, then that's pretty much about it though. All I can just say is thank you. Or should I say thanks? But yes, it's pretty much time for me to basically take a look at two Origami products. Both of them are in the style of the Penguin Club World toy franchise, which is actually a franchise derived from Club Penguin, of course. But before I should actually do that, let me just go ahead and show you some of the 4th of July themed products that I've already made. In fact, I've actually made a total of, I think it was 7 or 8 of these products. I think most of them were Penguin Club World themed toy range products. But these are fairly nice, even though 4th of July has gone way past in the UK as I'm making this video. And yes, I know it is morning, depending on which state you are in the United States of America. I've got a funny feeling 12 PM in the United Kingdom would probably be 7 o'clock if you live in the eastern half of the United States of America. And yes, I've made some kind of American patio set, and I also made this, which looks like that. It's supposed to be some kind of flare flinger files display toy. And I also had some kind of jetpack theme, which was meant to be like, you know, the Blue Angels Air Force, United States Air Force air show. It's like a spoof on it, eh? And we also have this, which is some kind of baseball game, because America is very well known for having baseball as a popular sport, and so is basketball. But let's take a look at some construction themed toys, eh? Okay, so alrighty, yeah, we've got a bullet train right in the foreground, slash background. Okay, so what we're going to be taking a look at are some flip origami Penguin Club World themed toys, but in the theme of construction. I bet someone must have been watching, if I can describe this, might be a person who has been watching too much Pingu slash Bob the Builder, thinking that they like penguins. They also like construction, but they don't actually realise that construction is filled with tons and tons and tons of mortality, and that's pretty much a bad sign about working in construction sites. Construction sites are a major hotspot for many, many deaths. For many workers, obviously, eh? And yes, can we fix it? No, we can't. I don't know why, but I just like to sing the Bob the Builder song. But I just can't, because I feel like I'll get myself into a stupid copyright infringement message. But anyways, here they are. We've got 2 of those Penguin Club World themed products in the theme of construction. This one here is called the Electric Arc Welding Penguin Duet and Hood Bonnet Car Side Innards 12 pack, which costs about £14 or £13.99. Now I would have never thought that the fewer the penguins, the more expensive it is. But it's actually the components. It's not the penguins that makes the product expensive. It's actually some of those big components, like you have to build this welding kit, which looks like this. And those are some instructions on how to build this beast up, and yes, that's what's meant to be. Halt! This place is too dangerous, so keep out! Yes, that's what many construction sites are like, because I used to remember that back in the good old days, I used to watch, like, you know, dump trucks, or I just say construction dump trucks, which look like that. You know, that yellow one, not the buses, and also the that iron old iron. That, how is it called? I don't know what it's called. It's not like one of those vans. I call them rag and bone vans, looking for scrap steel. Well, maybe that could be related to that, any old iron scrap man van, I guess. Might be related to that, but I might be totally wrong. Maybe people saying, oh, but I'm going to go totally berserk while doing toy reviews. You might be thinking the old iron van isn't really part of construction. Well, sort of, but not really. Anyways, let me just go ahead and crack this beast up and see what it looks like. And I need to rely on the instructions in order to build the, the welding box and kit. So let's go for it. And funnily enough, I would have never thought I'd be making more Penguin Clockwork stuff in the weekend. But yes, that's quite nice. Let me just follow the instructions over here. And, okay, so, yes, there is that piece there. So I started with that piece, and if I look at the back there, there's like some kind of control panel here, which looks like that, and it also has like drawings of switches and also controls on how to use this beast here. It's quite an amazing looking, how would you say it, I think it's a gas electric hybrid pressure regulator. I think it is, I think that's what it's called, a pressure regulator. That's according to the back of the packaging. I think that's what it told me. And you also have this top piece, so you plonk this. Actually, I think the first thing to do is to flatten the boxes which look like that, and then, there you go, just plonk it right on top. In you go, oh yeah! Now that's more like it. And then the next step to do is grab those bits here, and then you have to find the R and the B. It's like a red and black wire connected. This is like making, you know that Airfix jet engine kit that I was actually thinking of. That toy which suffered some kind of problem though in Leo Convideo's video on YouTube, but it wasn't. It's like some kind of black and red wire. So that, I think, R goes on here. So you plug it here. I think it goes onto that section there. This side here. But with the black one, you can only do it on this side here. So the black one goes onto the left side, and the red one goes on the right, if you're viewing from here. But if you're viewing from there, the red one should go on the left, and the black one should go on the right. So that's a bit of a very weird viewing of confusion and delay. Sorry, a bit of a Thomas and Friends reference going on here, but I like to add that as the equation. And we've also got, I think it's a welding torch. This has to be one of the most dangerous things ever been built. Of course, yes, to fit this in, you have to plonk it in, like so. There's some little holes here. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but there are some holes here to plonk in the welding torch. So you plonk that here, and if I show you and turn to the other side there, oops, sorry about the pressure regulator's lid, I'll put the one back on, of course. You do the same thing for the other side as well. So, not sure if it comes well through camera. It actually looks totally amazing. Look at that. It's like a snake. But anyways, it is a welding kit, which looks fairly nice. And you've also got, well, I presume they look like the innards of vehicle frames. It looks like something at the front of a car. I believe these are vehicle frame parts. Crikey, I have to say, working as a welder must be the most dangerous jobs ever. It has to be one of the most personal, dangerous jobs ever if you're working for a company using to metalworks, steelworks, aluminium works, brass works, or any other metal works, like stainless steel works, whatever the flick I'm talking about. And we've also got a couple of construction penguins. You can mix and match those guys like so. Of course, yes, you can plonk on the helmets, which look like that. Hard hats, obviously, eh? So yes, you need some hard hats and a couple of safety goggles, which is very, very necessary and mandatory because that's part of safety, isn't it? So, actually, I'll take the hard hat off, put those goggles on, as we need them first, as a bit of safety. Oh yes, we need to, because that's very serious stuff. I don't know about those, but it looks like they're a bit too big. Maybe if I can fold those like so, and maybe it should be a little bit better. How about that one, hey? Fold it like so, and then I think you should attach those like so. After that, plonk in the construction helmet. You stretch them on up. There's a little hole here I'm struggling with. Why is that hole? It's not going in. That's weird, eh? And I plonk this in. And here we go. That is, of course, this guy here. He looks totally amazing. And if I do the same thing with the brown penguin, which will probably fold those in half. I think I should fold those in half. Those spectacles or goggles or glasses or whatever you call those headpieces like that. And, oh no! Roger, don't lose your hard hat. You need this for safety. You're going to be doing something really dangerous if you don't wear that freaking hard hat. orange penguin. But anyways, let me try and plonk the glasses on, or goggles, because that's more appropriate if you're going to be doing welding. And of course, here comes the hard hat. There we go. Maybe not. A bit of a far away. Ah, sorry, didn't seem to work. Or maybe it does. Maybe I think there is a bit of a problem though. That if you have glasses and hats at the same time, if you attach the goggles and then you've got the hats, I think the hat's actually attached in a bit of a looser sort of fit. But that's all I can do. But nevertheless, it is quite a very nice looking design. And if I try and illustrate by using one of the penguins, oh, sorry about the hard hat. I'll just put it back on just to be very realistic. Yes, it's amazing, but of course, yes, I think the goggles should be a little bit smaller if I was going to be making it a very better product, or a very good product. And in fact, why does the hard hat keep on falling down? It's just such a misery just to see that. Maybe I didn't put the goggles down. Maybe I should lower down the goggles, and hopefully, after lowering down these goggles, I should fit those in, and actually make them look like as if they were fitting together, even though I feel like they're not. Well, looks like... Why? It's like these goggles are playing up. But yes, I shall actually plonk that in, like so. Oh, I don't know why, but these goggles are just so weird. They often play the hard hats up. Weird, isn't it? But anyways, we should actually... Yes. Plonk that baby up, and in fact, hey, let's go ahead and... This is weird. This is too weird for my comfort, though, eh? I don't know about you, but I'm trying to do a demonstration of a penguin using a welding torch. Oh, this is so humiliating. I don't know what to do. Okay, plonk that hard hat in, and what this penguin's doing is looking like he's trying to weld this baby up. It's like he's welding some metal, and he's actually, you know, connecting the metal up together, maybe like as a double up sort of meshed up sort of mashed up sort of piece, I guess. But yes, it's quite a nice looking mesh. Yeah, it looks fairly nice. Looks like a mesh out of I don't know. Looks something quite weird, eh? But to me, it looks like something you find in the front of a vehicle car. Or should I say a car frame, or a vehicle frame, whatever we're going to call it though, eh? Or is it the chassis? I don't know. Maybe these guys might be working, you know, for a car company who makes cars and stuff. I don't know. But it looks quite cool, and the welding torch has started to fall upon my hands. I think the biggest gripe would probably be the goggles and the hats. If only the goggles were a little bit smaller, maybe they would have never got, you know, the hard hats into a bit of trouble. Yes, the hard hats are good, but I think it's just the goggles are a little bit too big for the penguins, because I want to contend with the mouth. But I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh here, but nevertheless, it's still quite a good product. It's not the lowest of the low, but at least it's quite a nice looking set, as long as it has only got a few errors. But it's quite a nice little set. Well, I might show you one which is a little bit blatant, because I've already made products before, but it looks... But I think there's a couple of other things which I don't think that this product has actually got. Let me just show you the other penguin cupboard product, like so. Okay, well, let's get into it now. And it's... Okay, let's just put this one back. Alright, off we go, done and dusted. Can we fix it? No, we can't. Because Bob the Builder has completely died because of CGI. Thank you, Mattel, for screwing up Bob the Builder. I think it went tragically bad when the CGI came up into effect. Okay, this next penguin cupboard theme product is called the Jackhammering Penguins. What? With construction accessories 12-pack. Now, I've already made a lot of jackhammering penguins, but what I would like to include is the construction accessories. £10.50. There's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. It's quite amazing that we're getting into a bit of a very weird, yet semi-realistic kind of theme in relationship to urbanised areas. Okay, so like roadworks and construction and other guff like that. Of course, it looks fairly nice. Best part is that you can mix and match the hard hats, even the goggles from that other set, if only the goggles were pretty much smaller than that. Let's just hope this product is a little better for value. Okay. So yes, let's take a look at what we've got. We've got a couple of construction work signs which look perfect for a bit of road workness, if that's a word. It's got some very lavishly detailings on it, although there's a bit of red deteriorating on the back. And also that side here. There you go, looks like something you'd find at a construction site or roadworks area. You can pretty much find it on, eh? Here's another one there, that looks pretty nice, eh? Looks like just another construction accessory. I think it's a barrier. I think it's a roadworks barrier. Whenever I look at that piece, it actually has that aesthetic to me, stating that there is a roadworks barrier. Nice one, eh? It's got those flashing, looks like it's got lights on the top there, which looks pretty eye-catching. And we've also got another construction sign which looks like that. Looks like another penguin doing jackhammering. Maybe that penguin doing construction works like that looks like a very weird big man with a hard hat while shoveling poop ahead. That's weird. That's quite a strange looking sort of design. Maybe I should try and make a road sign that shows men shoveling poop aheads, but I just can't help myself. Maybe I'll get demonetized for that. But hey, these are fairly nice roadworks accessories, hey man, eh? Under construction indeed. And yes, construction sites are dangerous for that matter. And boy, they look fairly nice indeed. Especially that jackhammering penguin sign, that looks fairly cartoony-ish, looking cool. And we've also got a couple of hard hats. We've got a red one, we've got a yellow one here, and we've also got a blue one. And it's fairly nice, we've got different colours of jackhammers to their respective colours. Now, of course, this I'm actually going to attach to every single penguin. And hey, this is actually feeling really cool. This is actually feeling really nice, even though there's no back detailings on these two. The yellow one's the only one, of course, strangely enough. But let me try and take a look at the penguins and see if I can attach those construction accessories to the penguins. Yes, I'm going to attach this blue hard hat here, and I'm going to plonk in a blue jackhammer over there. Of course, yes, you'll be shuddering. Those penguins will be shuddering if they were going to be handling those guys, eh? And that's the truth. That's the real trap when you're in construction sites. They can be really dangerous. Of course, yes, jackhammers don't often have to be in a bit of an archetypal sort of construction theme. They can also be in the mining theme as well. I've seen people mining in, with jackhammers and stuff. And I know mining equipment, thingy-majiggies. But hey, that's pretty much the part of life. It's always dangerous when you work in the mines and construction works and stuff. Let me try and grab the female magenta penguin. And we'll grab a red hard hat, which looks like a fireman's hat. Maybe I should do a fire theme. Maybe I should try and do like police, fire, and hospital. Maybe I should try and do a bit of a city theme. There's all different kinds of jobs, like, apart from construction workers, I could try and do Fireman Sam, or, I don't know, maybe Postman Pat, penguins, I guess, eh? Maybe doing different jobs, I guess, eh? Penguins working in different jobs. That'd be pretty awesome, eh? That'd be pretty nice. Okay, so how am I going to get this jackhammering penguin to look like? Do I have to attach those? I don't know. I feel like I don't know about you, but I just don't want to sound like I'm not going to sound like an absolute smart aleck, or else I'll be lying if I was. And yes, just before I was actually making this video, I actually had a very nice trip to a park called Sheldon Park. And while attaching those jackhammering penguins, that looks fairly nice, eh? Ooh, yeah. Oops, a bit of a flipper detachment going on here. Looks like the end of the jackhammer's gone a bit funny and a bit sloppy. Oh dear. Just as I was before making this video, I went to the airport, and actually didn't go to the airport, I actually went to that park next to where the airplane runway was. There's a park called Sheldon Country Park, and apart from some very lovely animals, which included sheep and cattle, there was also an area where you can actually watch the planes take off and land. And there's benches and tables where you can watch them and spectate them land and take off. It's quite a nice looking site, and I'm just attaching and finishing off this penguin here. And it's actually quite a nice place to go to if you want to watch planes Sheldon Country Park is pretty much your bet. It's quite a place. It's quite the place if you want to spot planes. But anyways, here are the jackhammering penguins. Oh yes, doing some construction construction site work. Sorry, I said the other word, which was very, very bad. I don't know about you, but hopefully I won't get demonetized. I didn't say the other SH word. I think it's the construction site. Sorry, I had signs of dyslexia if I'm actually having a bit of... I don't know. But anyways, let's be bright here. Okay, so it's fairly nice that we're doing some construction site workings going on here. There you go. Okay, this guy... Oh, he's lost his other flipper. Via the jackhammer. It looks like he's lost control of the jackhammer by leaving his flipper alone. But anyways, it's quite a nice looking set. Sorry, actually, I nearly said the other word, eh? That was a bit dyslexia of me, eh? But anyways, happy 4th of July if you celebrate it. Of course, to you Americans and non-Americans or people who are fans of America. Anyways, of course, yes, it's quite nice that we've made it into a bit of a construction site sort of theme. Set. Of course, yes, I feel like I must have been watching too much Bob the Builder. I could tell what those guys say, don't watch the new Bob the Builder. If you dare watch it, well, you would know on how much struggle the new version would have got, because obviously when it went into CGI it went tragically bad. Anyways, done and dusted. Oh, straight towards the Christmas Penguin Flipper. Well, anyways, if you really did celebrate the 4th of July, and if you really have enjoyed this whole video about construction and penguins, please give this video a like, and subscribe for more for videos in the future, and I hope you guys have an amazing 4th of July, anywhere, outside of America, inside of America, whatever. So, good luck, enjoy the fireworks, and as always, thanks so much for watching. Bye for now, and happy 4th of July to those who live in the USA or not. Bye.